Hey, I'm Jeff Early. This week on AudioBuzz, we'll show you how to maximize the Digital Juice sound effects library by tweaking some simple sound effects to make cool custom sounds. We'll also dive into some Foley work and show you how simple it can be to create some of your own effects. Although the Digital Juice sound effects library has pretty much every sound you might need, by doing some minor tweaking in your audio app, you can further customize sounds to fit any of your needs. Some of the simplest sounds can be made into fun and complex noises. We can take a sound as simple as this lip smack, number 05508 out of the Human Elements category in the sound effects library, and turn it into something completely different with some creative tweaking. The lip pop has a sucking sound right before the pop. We want the first part of this right here. So we'll simply cut off the pop, which leaves us with this. Now we can take this file, copy it, and paste it 8 or 9 times in our editor so we can apply a pitch bend to all of these, and make sure they're all highlighted. Good. Go to our pitch bend tool within our audio application, which in this case is SoundForge. By clicking and dragging our bar and making it diagonal from top left to bottom right, it shifts the sound from 2 octaves above to 2 octaves below the original pitch. I'll apply this effect 4 times, effectively extending the range from 8 octaves above to 8 octaves below the original pitch. By applying this method to create an extreme effect, we've turned a simple human sound into a laser. Pretty cool. The pitch bend or pitch shifter is pretty common in all audio applications. There are also tons of plugins and third-party tools out there that do the same thing. Let's do another one. This time we'll make a cool whooshy sound that you might hear in a kung fu or action type sequence. We'll start with Aluminum Impact, sound effect number 01698 from the General Effects category. First we need to make a copy of this sound, then reverse that copy. We'll take that copy and paste it to the front of the original file, and we get this. This sounds good, but we can make it even better. We'll start by adding a fade up on the start of this sound and a fade out on the end. This just sort of smooths things out. Now if we apply our pitch bending friend, we'll put this peak in the middle and we get a noise like this. Nice. By experimenting with sounds you already have in a library like the Digital Juice sound effects library, there's no limit to what you can create. Now let's take it a step further and show you some simple ideas for creating your own Foley work. Jack Foley was the developer of many sound effect techniques used in filmmaking. He is attributed with inventing the art of Foley, which is the process of adding sound effects such as footsteps and environmental sounds to film and video. Many early pictures had dialogue and music, but no effects to convey movement. Editors started cutting together footstep sounds for actors, but would use the same tracks over and over. Jack Foley had the idea to project the moving image on a screen in the soundstage and record sounds in sync with the actor's movements, using different surfaces and a large array of props. Almost every sound we hear at the movies that isn't dialogue or music is a sound effect. From footsteps to gunshots, sound is either created by a Foley artist or deliberately placed there by a sound editor. Technology has simplified the process for the modern-day video editor. We can take pre-recorded footsteps and other sounds out of the Digital Juice sound effects library to design a scene. But if you want to get ambitious and do your own, well, that's okay too. Here are some simple and easy ones to try. For this sequence, we'll add the sound of wind, some thunder, and rain with sound effects we record ourselves. To record each of these sounds, we used a shotgun microphone placed as close to the action as possible. For wind, we've got a mason jar that we simply blow into. Don't worry too much about the pitch at this point. We can fix that. Good. Now for rain, we bought a cheap bag of rice and a simple piece of sheet metal from our local home megamart. We place the metal on a flat surface and point the mic at the metal. Now with a handful of rice, slowly let the rice pour from your hand onto the metal sheet. And before you know it, it's raining. To make some thunder, we'll grab that same piece of sheet metal, hold it near our microphone, and give it a good shake. Do this several times until you're happy with it. And there you go. Whether you create your own or use a sound effects library, just paying a little attention to these details when you edit will kick your productions up a notch. Thanks for watching AudioBuzz. We'll see you next week.